What if I told you that a woman could feel instantly attracted to a man without even understanding why? It's not about his looks, his money, or anything superficial. It's about the hidden signals that her mind picks up, even before she realizes it. These emotional triggers are things most men don't understand, which is why those who do stand out. Today, we'll explore these triggers. She notices you long before she admits it to herself. It could be the way you walk into a room, the way you hold eye contact a bit longer than usual, or the calm energy you exude. There's something about you that grabs her attention, even though she can't explain why. Attraction doesn't start with what men think matters. It begins with subtle emotional responses that bypass her rational thinking. Most men get it wrong by over-explaining, chasing, and trying to impress. But a man who understands these emotional cues doesn't need to do any of that. He plays into psychology instead. Let's break it down. It starts with something unspoken, the quiet confidence you radiate. It's not about swagger or loud, showy behavior. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. This is something women notice more acutely than men realize. When you're calm and unbothered, you don't need her approval. Women pick up on this. She may not know why, but your tranquility creates a sense of intrigue. She starts to notice how you move, how you speak slowly, and how you take your time without trying to impress. Curiosity grows. This leads to attention, and before she knows it, attraction starts to take root. But it doesn't stop there. Another trigger kicks in when she realizes you don't give her the same attention other guys do. You don't watch her constantly or rush to respond to everything she says. Instead, you pay attention strategically. You make her feel like your attention is earned, not guaranteed. This is the selective attention trigger, and it's powerful. Women don't want attention from just anyone. They want the right kind of attention. When she notices that you're present but not needy, interested but not desperate, her mind starts to race. She wonders, why does he seem different? Why do I care when he looks away? This curiosity leads to a deeper attraction. Next, she tests something else, emotional safety. She'll want to open up to you without fear of judgment. Not because you're trying to fix her, but because you simply listen. The man who lets her vent without offering solutions creates a safe space for her emotions. Emotional safety doesn't mean being weak. It's about creating an environment where she can be herself without feeling belittled. When she feels emotionally safe, she begins to let her guard down. This draws her in closer. But there is another trigger at play now, the I don't need you trigger. When she sees that you have your own life, your own mission, and you don't drop everything for her, she finds that incredibly attractive. It doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means having purpose, goals, and a life beyond her. This rare quality, the I don't need you trigger, makes you more valuable in her eyes. When you have a life that matters to you, she realizes that she has to earn your attention, and that makes her want you even more. She begins to think, he likes me but he doesn't need me. This balance creates a powerful sense of respect and desire. But then there's a moment that shifts everything again. A smile, a brief compliment, or a lingering look. And then you return to what you were doing. This isn't manipulation. It's just a natural moment of emotional warmth, followed by a retreat. Women feel this right away. It sparks a flicker of curiosity, making her ask, was that from me? Does he feel something? And that's when emotional connections truly begin. Finally, when she's caught in this emotional whirlwind, there's one last trigger, your presence. It's not about what you say or how you look. It's about how you carry yourself. The way you move, the calm in your voice, the certainty in your eyes. This quiet, grounded presence tells her everything she needs to know. A man with this kind of energy doesn't have to say much. His presence speaks volumes. When your presence is strong and unwavering, she begins to see you as a challenge. And this is when the challenge trigger activates. It's not that she likes difficulty, but she sees your standards. A man who isn't easily swayed by beauty tells her something profound. He decides who is worth his attention. This is a sign of value, and it sparks even deeper attraction. These triggers work in silence. They don't require you to do or say anything extraordinary. Attraction begins with who you are and how you make her feel. When you master these subtle emotional cues, attraction will come naturally,